Here's the third quadrant, in which is going to be the most controversial, is going to be the ones that we have to cut, okay? What does it look like when we have to cut someone? What are the variables we look for when we have to cut someone? Here are the variables. Number one, they're going to be 50% of the quota for 2 to 3 months. So they're constantly underperforming by half for 2 to 3 months. Now, even if this goes up to honestly 60% of the quota, is going to be too low. 65% of the quota is going to be too low for 2 to 3 months. Just being honest with you. But that's performance-based, okay? Are we all performance-based for everything that we look at when we're cutting someone? Absolutely not. Only the amateurs are. Number two, they're deflecting and blaming external variables without their control, okay? Market's bad. Can I tell you the worst one? Worst one. Hate it more than anything else. Cardinal sin. The leads are bad. They start blaming the leads, you can cut them right there. Forget about every single other variable on this entire list. They say the leads are bad, cut them right there and then. Toxic, not good for culture, keep it moving. Number three is gonna be no improvement after dedicated PIP, okay? What does dedicated PIP mean? That's performance improvement plan. So let's say I sat down with you, let's say for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, for a week, going through what we need to do in order for you to be improving within our organization, and we come back a month later and we see no improvement, that's a flag for error. There's something wrong. Either I did something wrong, either our CSO did something wrong, okay, or he's just not a fit. So number four is the time we track it for. So that's gonna be 30 days with no extension. I mean, if you're not able to pass these variables and you're falling into one of these 4 variables and there's no improvement over a 30-day cycle post PIP, it's not working out, you gotta be cut. Just being transparent, you know? And these are the people who are gonna be low will, so they're low in terms of willpower and they're low skill. So that's just kind of more or less a recipe for disaster, right? Because oftentimes we can take the guys who are high will, low skill to the promised land. Heck, we can even take the guys who are high skill, low will to the promised land. That's a culture issue. But the guys who are low skill, low will, I mean, that's gonna be a tough one. That's a developmental process that you're gonna have to go through. And is it really worth that seat being occupied for a certain amount of time that it might take for that developmental process? I don't know. That's something that you might have to decide within your organization. But for us, we track it over a 30-day period and boom, that's it. Done.